Hello everybody and welcome to a very different video today. There isn't really going to be an underlying hidden meaning behind this video. It's just going to be me like yapping, I guess. Uh, the whole premise is basically like there's no cuts, just me yapping. And really the only purpose to this is just living life in the moment. Because oftentimes we just go on throughout the day, the week, or even go on through your life and just you either think about the future, what you need to do, or you think about the past and just sort of think about what you've done, what you've accomplished, and if it really amounts to anything. And you never really stop and think, did I enjoy today? And this guy needs to die because he has vacuum and I just died. Well, that's great. But yeah, I guess I'll just start off with what's been going on with college and stuff. So right now we're going, for my 2D design class, we're going through a multi-week assignment project. Basically we're making compositions out of construction paper. So our first week last week was just creating compositions using Micron pen, using any type of source image we want. So obviously I'm doing Splatoon related compositions because, you know, if I have the opportunity to do it, I'm gonna do it because it's such a fun game. And then the second week, which is this week, is just basically coloring our compositions with color pencil and using like alternative color palettes and stuff. And we're mainly just like focusing on how to add volume and value to color so that when we do our construction paper, we know what we're doing and how to add value and how to make something feel 3D and not flat. Volume, I guess. But our last week, well, not really last week, next week, which is going to be within like a couple days, it's going to be like actually starting the construction paper sort of aspect of the project. And that week is just going to be practice, how to improve our dexterity on how to use the actual like X-Acto knife and cut out smaller portions of our composition out of construction paper. And by next week, the week after that, will be our final, which we'll create our compositions out of construction paper for 2 of our sort of finals. And honestly, I think they say it's from that class, it's everyone's like favorite project. And yeah, you know what? There is merit to that because I am really enjoying sort of what I'm making so far. And I guess I'll make a community post about it someday, sharing like my 4 compositions that I've made so far. I'm being flanked here. Doesn't matter because I haven't inked yet. Let's go. I sniped them. Why am I doing good? I haven't played the game in like a while. I have no idea, but we're gonna go in. Damn it. Somehow I didn't do enough damage to kill him. He dies to the wave, so that's good enough. Something else that has been going on. My 3D design class is going into the final week of our cookie packaging design that we spent like the whole semester trying to fucking do. I think that's like, you know, at the very start, the professor said, like, you know, I prefer we go to, what's the right saying? It's better if we just go into the pool without knowing how to swim and just, like, start from there. Start with the hardest thing, which was the cookie packaging, or like a packaging redesign. And while I, you know, agree with that philosophy to an extent, I think this is one of those cases where I think it would have been better off if we started off with something more simpler, because we pretty much spent half of the semester on one project and we're still not done with it. And while we are going into like our final week of like mocking up our final like cookie packaging design, I think it would have been better if we just started off with something more simpler and less grand. Because there is like a couple more projects that we have to go through within like 7 more weeks. 5, actually, I think. No, 7. 7 or 8. I lost count. But anyways, it's been stressful doing that project, because obviously we just went straight into the thick of it. So it's been a learning curve, and we're using Illustrator, which I have my distaste with that because it's so complicated for no reason. I think Illustrator is just more of something if you want vector art. And if you want to actually do like digital art, like draw your own stuff, I think Illustrator is not something you want out of that. You're better off with something like Procreate or something. Because let me tell you, Illustrator is just not it. Like, I do not like it at all. But anyways, what else is there? What else is there to talk about? I've been thinking of making that second channel that I've talked about a bit ago. And I might record my first video for that channel tomorrow, today, someday. I have to hold my shield here. Well, shit, I couldn't shoot. Anyways, I still need to sort of like talk to a counselor, because I need to fulfill my priority registration requirements, and that requires me to talk to a counselor as like a little checkup. And I haven't done that, and today's like the last week to meet those requirements, so I gotta do it this week. This sprinter's gonna kill me. Where's this mini? Oh, well, I can't fight him. I've been thinking more and more about what I wanted to do with the film degree, and I've come to the conclusion that I want to do video editing, because that's what I'm doing right now, you know, making YouTube videos, talking to you guys, and just editing the video entirely. I like doing that. It's something that I've always liked doing. So I'm gonna make a career out of it, because why not? It's something I like doing, and it's something that I really want to do. I mean, why not just make a career out of it? And I just snuck behind him, because I'm just him, I guess. And then I also need to talk to a career counselor about, you know, internships, opportunities, what they need or require for a portfolio, because I have never thought about making a portfolio, because oh, I got snuck on behind. That's crazy. That's a yoinks. Never thought about making a portfolio, nor do I know what to do with, or what they want out of a portfolio for like a film, sort of something with film, and whether I have what it takes for that portfolio. And besides that, I really don't have anything to fill up my resume, because I've never worked before, and I've never really been into like any curricular activities at college. It's right here. Too bad I didn't get him. My teammate got him though. And I ran into that for some reason. Because let me tell you something. I don't think YouTube videos is something professional enough to add to my portfolio. Especially for video editing. I think they want something more of like vlogs, maybe. I have no idea. Or maybe actual like professional experience. But anyways, that's something I gotta worry about later. Because right now, I'm playing Splatoon, talking about my feelings. What I want to do, my aspirations. And just like that, we win this game. Like, come on, bro. Give us some harder teammates. Oh, what else is there? Alright, I figured it out. This time, or this thing I'm gonna be talking about is gonna be a little bit more personal here. Relationships are difficult. You know, it's been it's been around over 2 years since I've broken up with my ex, and has it been 2 years? No, it's been a year. And it hasn't been easy. I'm regretting that. And how I've treated her. And I've talked about it a lot recently in my videos, but it's hard. After knowing you can do better, that that you are a better person. But, you know, there's nothing to be done with that about that. There's nothing I can do to fix the situation. Really, there's nothing I can do at all, except just move on. Try to move on. Because my feelings for her have not changed at all. In fact, they've grown. Which is the opposite of what you want when you're trying to move on from someone. And my ever-increasing loneliness has been, I guess, increasing, like I just said. But it's hard. Because in some ways, I'm going back to where I was before I met her. But I just have more knowledge of everything, I guess. More knowledge of life than I did before. It's hard moving on. I just, you know, I can't get her out of my mind. Like, she's in my mind, like, pretty much almost every day. And mainly it occurs when I'm alone or just when I have no one to talk to, because I haven't really been able to talk to anyone. And that's only because everyone's been busy with schoolwork and stuff, and some of my more online friends have also been busy. And that's nothing I can blame them for. But because of this loneliness and sort of this feeling of isolation, you know. Damn it, it's Luna's. Fuck. Could have killed the gal there. But because of this increasing loneliness, I have just desired for her to come back and stuff, and again, there's nothing I can do about it. And I can only hope that one day when I eventually find someone else, like I'll be a better person by then. Someone I can actually be proud of, you know? And there's no way that should have killed me. He just got 3. He's a fucking Swiffer god. That's crazy. You know, the problem with this type of video is that I don't know when to end it. I feel like I've talked for about 20 minutes now, I think. I have no idea. This guy's just up there, camping. But more so today, or recently, I've just been more about self-improvement. Spewing out my experiences, because throughout my whole life I've been quiet. I've never talked about my feelings with anyone, really. I've always stayed quiet because, you know, I never saw any reason to state my opinion, my problems with anyone. Either because no one really listened to me, or just I saw no reason to. But I want to be heard. I want people to know that I actually exist. That's why I've been doing these type of videos, and why I've been talking about my experiences, because maybe people are too scared to share their own problems, and maybe they'll find empathy with what I'm saying. But I can only hope so much. Well, I guess that just about wraps it. Just remember that you're not alone, and, you know, live life in the moment. Think about how you feel in the moment. Cherish those memories that you have with people. Because sometimes life moves too quickly and things happen. When you're all disgruntled and you're all confused and you're trying to give yourself time to process what's going on, the moment's already gone. And the time you could have spent feeling, you spent thinking. And while it's good to have control over emotions, sometimes it's just better to let those emotions control you. Let those emotions feel you. You feel the emotions. You know. I just wish I've done that with her. But, you know, that wraps it for today. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. And I'm not sure if I'll do any more of these, but that depends on how this goes. So, yeah, have a good day.